Hi, this is southernfrugal.com. It looks like I'm getting my hair cut. You know, my wife she does a pretty good job with this. So how many times you go tell me to lift my head up or whatever today? Don't know.
Well, right now, you're not doing too good. Okay. All right, so what's the agreement? Tell them what the agreement
Well,
is.
the agreement was that she was going to cut my hair if I would say, give you several stories.
Right.
Okay.
Now, this is an old shower curtain. It works great to keep the hair off him.
Yeah.
And I have to wear an old shirt because his hair, if it's dry when I cut it, it flies off like daggers and sticks in me.
Okay.
So, all right, so now, what's the first story you want
Well,
to tell?
you want me to tell that story about me and my friend Buddy when we lived in Greeleyville?
The hunting story?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell that one.
Well, when
All right, mention it down.
my daddy was superintendent of schools in Greeleyville, South Carolina. Now, Greeleyville is a very small little town, not too far from Kingstree, which of course is a little larger town, not too far from Georgetown.
You'll have to talk louder when I put the clippers on.
All right. And
Mention it down.
okay. Anyway, Buddy was my next door neighbor. And there was a street right between us.
And how old was Buddy?
Well, Buddy was probably about 7 or 8. And I was maybe 6. I don't know. I think I might have still been 5. Anyway, one day, Buddy came over and my mom, I think, was down at the cannery. And my dad was still at school. I don't know where the help was trying to look after me. Somebody was there looking after me, but I kind of slipped away. And Buddy said, well, you want to go hunting? And, he had a BB gun. And I said, well, yeah, I'll go hunting with you. So we just went on hunting. We went on down the road hunting. And of course, by and by, Mom came home and inquired of the help, where is Bucky? Well, nobody knew where Bucky was. They just asked around, several places, even went uptown, I think, looking at people, talking to merchants. Because Greeleyville is a very small little town. Anyway, Bucky was nowhere to be found. Anyway, finally, this was in the morning sometime, but Buddy and I, we stayed gone practically the whole day and finally came on back about 5 o'clock. So you can imagine what my mother, what kind of condition she was in. So when I came in at 5 o'clock,
All right, don't move your head.
And
but you can still talk.
She said, well, where in the world have you been? I've been worried to death, just worried sick. And I said, well, Mom, Buddy and I went hunting. I said, you went hunting? What had you been hunting for? I said, well, we were out there looking at shooting birds and all.
Shooting birds?
Yeah. And I didn't think there was anything wrong with it. Buddy just wanted me to tag along. Because he was really older than me and he knew a little bit more about it. I think he did let me shoot the gun one time though. And my mother was just, I just don't know how to tell you how upset she was. But this was one of my, early remembrances. But I don't know what actually came of it. I know that Mom had a little talk with Buddy's mother. But
well, she did.
I think so. But I don't know what came of it.
Just a little over. No, just right there.
I don't know what came of it. I don't think anything much came of it. But I mean to tell you now, I didn't go hunting again. Tell me the truth. She told me that I was not going to go hunting ever again. She just kind of lowered the boom on me.
Did you get a spanking? Because you should have.
Well, I think I might have gotten a little spanking, but I don't think
All
I
right,
got.
Don't talk. Hold on.
I think she was just too upset, more rather than mad. She was that too, but she was extremely upset. I still remember that to this day, because Greeleyville was a little town, and the truth is that the help going around asking everybody, where was Bucky? Had they seen me? Maybe I'd walked uptown or something, but nobody had seen me. And I don't know, they might have been looking
Well,
up.
were y'all in the woods hunting?
We went in the woods some. I mean, you know, there wasn't anything wrong. I didn't think with it. We just went down and went in the woods and hunting birds, and I think we killed a couple of birds.
Gracious.
And but I think Buddy took the birds home or whatever. I don't know what happened to the birds, but I do know that she was very upset with me. Anyway, that's the last hunting trip I went on with Buddy. In fact,
Probably the last hunting trip ever, right?
no, I went hunting some more, but it was with Daddy under close supervision. You know, when I got my BB gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I wonder if little boys get BB guns now. You think they do?
I think they still do, but you know, that's a good way to learn the rules of hunting and the safety measures and that kind of thing, as long as they do it right. All right, so let me see. Let me tell you one about the time that I was going to go racing. I had a Hudson Hornet. I had the Hudson Hornet. I was a teenager, and Daddy had a Hudson Hornet. That was fast. It was really fast.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard this one.
Well, you might not have. Anyway, a friend of mine was bragging.
Is my arm in the way of the camera?
No, a friend of mine was bragging about how much he knew he would beat me in a race. And he had a souped up Chevy, I think, his daddy did. And I said, no, you never beat that Hornet. You know yourself, Bill, that Hudson Hornet is faster than anything on wheels. And he said, well, it might be faster than anything on wheels, but I just believe I can beat you. You ain't gonna stand a chance against me. And so he just kept on running his mouth, and I just decided, well, I was gonna, you know, take care of him. So one evening, it was sort of over there in that Eau Claire region of Columbia, North Columbia. We decided we'd meet and have that little race. So we chose a hill, and we were gonna see who could get to the bottom of the hill first. And the hill was, I don't know, about a quarter of a mile long, really. And this was sort of a drag race, you know. I didn't think anything could beat that Hornet. In fact, I knew it could. But as we were going down the street, I spotted a policeman.
Oh my God.
He was way down at the bottom of the hill, and he was waiting on us to come. He had already seen us.
Oh my God.
And we were just racing along, you know, just had started. And I spotted a hill. So instead of going down all the way down the hill, now Bill didn't see the policeman.
Now the guys that you were racing with, his name was Bill. This is not your brother.
Yeah,
Bill.
no, but you've told me not to use people's last names. It's hard for me.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to remember this. Well, I mean, it's hard for me not to, because we've had so much talk about it over the years, Bill and I. But at any rate, anyway, we got halfway down the hill, and I decided I was going to turn off. I mean, I think I could have beat him. We were about even, of course, but I think I could beat him. I could have beat him, but I just decided I kind of chickened out and took the first turn off. Well, Bill just kept going.
Oh.
So the policeman got Bill, but I managed to just go in and out of alleys and streets and everything
Well,
else.
he couldn't stop both of you at one time.
Well, no, but he couldn't stop me because I was gone. And Bill just kept on going, you know, as if I was still there or I was way behind, like he was going to beat me good and proper. Well, by the time he got to the bottom of the hill, he was up a pretty good speed. So the policeman, of course, got him. They just followed right behind him. And anyway, to make a long story short, Bill didn't tell on me. He didn't rat me out. So as a result, I didn't ever get caught. And that got to be sort of a conversation piece over the years. And I lost track of Bill until not too long ago. You know, he was...
Oh, you found him?
Well, yeah, he was in my graduating class at Dreer. And so we were, you know, communicating back and forth through the Dreer network, Dreer High School network. And that thing came up about that race again. He brought it up this time. And so I responded, and I thanked him, because I'm not sure if I ever really did thank him for not ratting me out. But I thanked him for not doing that. But we still don't know who would have won that race, whether it be the Hudson Hornet, my daddy's Hudson Hornet, or his souped up Chevrolet. But of course, he beat me because he got all the way to the bottom of the hill. So that's what he bragged about all the time. He said, "Well, I beat you." I said, "Well, technically, yeah, he did."
But he got a speeding ticket.
Yeah, he got a speeding
Wonder what
ticket.
his parents said
I
about
don't
that.
know. I think he found out that his parents weren't very happy with that. But
All right, I got a cut right here, so be really, really still. Oh, can't get this. Now, if y'all are watching this and you're beauticians or barbers, I have no professional training, and yet it's obvious, right?
she does a good job, though.
I get it done, yeah. We save what, about $20-some a month, because I do this. All right, guys. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I used to have a
Well, I
lady
say,
here in town to cut my hair, and she did a good job. But of course,
you had to pay for
you
it.
had to pay for it. So whenever Phyllis decided she was going to cut my hair, I was a little bit skeptical at first. But the truth is, that she did an even better job, I think, than the other lady.
Now, you said leave it longer this time,
I sure
right?
did. Want it longer? Don't you think it looks better long?
Yeah, it's kind of sticking out now. All right, now, to cut old men's,
Oh man!
old men's,
Oh man!
yeah, old men, I mean, look at this. All right,
Isn't
so
that something?
we have to cut that, because old men's eyebrows grow out.
And
a
you want me
lot.
to start calling you an old lady?
Well, I don't have eyebrows that grow out like that.
I don't know why some husbands call their wives old lady.
Mhm.
Does that make any sense? Well, of course, I guess
Anyway,
you call
don't-
me old
don't-
man.
Don't raise your eyebrows up. Flow them down. This is like J.R. Ewing's eyebrows.
No, you're thinking about when he was in the other series.
Yeah.
Larry Hagman.
But he let, yeah, Hagman, and see,
That judge in New Orleans, remember?
yeah. All right, now that's better. Now,
I got one more on the tip of my tongue.
story.
Yeah.
All right, let me see, because I need to work on you a little bit here.
Mhm.
All right, so,
This story's got you unsettled.
no, it hasn't. Turn down. I'm gonna just shave all this off. Now, these clippers don't shave it like super good.
I need a shave anyway.
Yeah, you do. See over here? Don't know what it means. Yeah, so now that you've retired, how often do you shave?
There's a few times as I have
All right, then shave way, way
to
up.
shave for Sunday.
Can you turn your head way, way
Sure.
up? Yeah, and then you have to shave it irregularly. And see, this beard comes out like daggers. It
Yeah,
does.
I've got a scraggly beard,
It's really,
whereas Ernie, has got a very heavy beard.
yeah. All right, way down again. Way back again. Yeah. And these are the same clippers that I use. Oh, this on y'all's way. All right, been way back. I have to watch it, but it doesn't go flying in my eyes. All right, now you do under your nose. So, yeah, do your look way down. And don't jump if I nick you. Don't.
What in the world?
Don't, God, then that would make you worse. All right, now, so he'll have to go in and shave with the, regular razor. That's got, let me see if I got your little things right, yeah. All right. Right now, I'm not really impressed so far with your stories.
But I got one that you
All right, is it
probably
going to be
laugh
better than this
at.
one?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
Two you just told?
well, what was wrong with the two I just told?
Well, I don't think they were as good as some that
All
you
right, well,
told.
let me tell
You
you
need to
this.
put a little more effort into
Let me
it.
tell you this.
All right,
this.
I need to do your beard. Let me get that.
I'll tell you one thing. She's doing a lot better with me this time. I mean, she usually fusses it.
I do, but I'm not doing that because we're on camera.
That's
Because
right.
he doesn't hold his head still. and he talks the whole time and asks me questions that I can't think to answer
Well, why
because
don't you start talking some while I'm on, in the chair?
because I can't talk and do
You
this
can't-
too.
you can't
Bend
do
your
two
head way
things at
back.
once,
Bend your
ain't
head way back. All right, and just hold really way back. Have I got the right one? Yeah. All right. Yeah, dog clippers. That's what this is. And dog guard blades. All right.
You want me to tell this other story or not?
Yeah, but you can't do it while I'm doing this. All right, so the video now, this is a reality video because this is how it really happens. And there's hair all over my kitchen. See that? That's where I trimmed 3 poodles. Yeah. So, and hair gets everywhere. So we have a big cleanup after everybody all the men around here get their hair cut. Now it's not going to nick you now, so you don't have to, because I've got a guard on it, see? No way to nick.
You didn't while ago?
No, because it won't get close. All right, now what I'm going to do with the mustache is I'm putting even the smaller on there.
Now, is that gonna nick me?
No, it still won't nick you, but if I can get it on, all right, let's see. Oh, there.
I'm gonna say
All right, I'm
you
gonna
might
do
have to put
this.
some
All right,
WD-40 on it.
all right. WD. All right, hold still now. No, you just hold your lips totally still.
I will.
Totally still. Don't do anything. Nothing. No, I didn't nick you because it's got a guard on it. It can't nick you. Just remember that. It can't nick you. All right, now, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to use these really dull scissors because I'm going to cut around your lip. All right, hold on.
I don't like that cutting around my lip.
Yeah, well, you don't ever get it neat, so. All right, Benji, is that as far back as your head will go? All right, now, all right. Now, don't do your mouth like that. Do your mouth, yeah, calm down. Let's just calm down. All right. Now, I'll have to use the others because those aren't even sharp enough. Now, these are very dangerous, so you cannot do anything untoward. Is that clear?
Mm-hmm.
You know, some people get people to shave them all the time when they get old, you know? Don't move. I can see that right in the corner there. So, all right, I think that's good.
I was gonna say, you wanna start shaving me?
No.
Well, I mean,
But I'm just saying, what I did will make it easier for you to shave.
shaving a
Now, do
haircut,
you don't shave in there, do you?
I heard, I was trying to tell you something. Shaving a haircut's 2 bits.
All right, hold still. We'll work on your hair again in a minute. Get this. All right, now, and what you can do is then you just shave that off. Now, I could shave it even a little better.
Can I start giving you 2 bits every time you shave me?
No.
Have a haircut
turn
and
your head,
shave.
turn your head
That's a
sideways.
quarter.
Turn your head over. Now, can you bend your head like that? Thank you. Because I think this thing does a pretty good job. It doesn't get right down there, but it does a pretty good job.
Well, you're doing all the talking.
No, I'm not. I'm just trying to instruct you. Now, be real still.
I think the word's more like command me.
You know, hey, you don't make these people think I'm a total tyrant, and I'm not. In fact, you're doing this so they can see what I have to put up with when I cut your hair, see?
I've got another story to tell.
All right, let's hear it.
All right. Now this happened when
All right, wait a minute. I gotta do this. You can't
Yeah, you
talk.
can't interrupt.
There. Don't talk while I'm doing that. To see you, you're gonna look like Ernest Hemingway for sure. All right. Now, go ahead.
All right. This happened while I was in college, and I remember I was in the business building at the University of South Carolina, and I don't know what year it was. But at any rate, we were taking a test in that particular class, and there was one boy back somewhere in the room. I forgot now where he was sitting, but it was kind of 2/3 of the way back, and he was sort of close to the window. I remember that, and he had all these little cheat notes he had cut out, and he had a stack of them back there. And he was using those cheat notes as he could to answer the questions. And about that time, it was windy that day. And of course, back then, we didn't have air conditioning in every room. So about that time, the wind came along and blew those cheat notes. And I'm gonna tell you, he had them stacked up. And those cheat notes went like confetti all over that classroom.
Oh my God!
We just all laughed, of course.
What did the professor do?
The thing was, the professor couldn't see well.
Oh.
So he heard us all laughing and called us down for laughing. And said, "What are y'all all laughing about?" And I don't think he ever did see the cheat notes. But at any rate, the cheat notes were just fluttering in the breeze. So I don't think the boy got a chance to finish the cheat notes. I don't think he passed the test, because this happened pretty early in the hour. But that was the funniest thing, and we just couldn't stop laughing. Of course, he wasn't laughing, but it was the funniest thing in the world to us. Now, how did you like that story?
Well, maybe, I don't know, I think you've got some better stories still. You've got better stories in you.
Well, I might, but I think this has been mostly your show here.
No. Why do you say that?
Who has been the subject?
Your hair.
My hair, okay.
Yeah, your hair. All right, I think I'm done. And of course your hair, you'll have to wash it to make it a little peaceful. There.
All
right,
I'll
so how
watch
does that look? I
Okay.
think this needs to be shorter, because it'll just grow out really quick.
What does?
Your beard. I'm gonna make that shorter.
I can't see myself well from here.
You
Can
can't
you give me
see
a pair of
yourself?
glasses?
You have to have a pair of glasses.
Keith.
Hold back. I'm gonna do this. Make that shorter. Because I mean, it'll be grown out in just a few days. You know what you ought to do? You ought to take these. I mean, I've got 2 pair of these clippers, and you could just let you keep one in the bathroom, and every couple of days you could cut your own, right?
Then I wouldn't have to shave it all.
No, I don't. Cause see, it doesn't really get it good there.
Why didn't you get it better then?
Because it won't cut it that close.
Why don't you get something for that
Wait a minute, quit talking.
contraption?
Now, see that looks, yeah, put your tongue out right there. And you're like this. No, over here. No, your tongue. You know what no, don't put it out.
You said put it out.
No, put your lip out there. No.
All right, what are you talking
I
about?
want you to stick your tongue right here inside there. All right, do that harder. And then we're going to do the other side. All right, here we go. So yeah, this should be a video on how to shave your husband with dog
You're going to
clippers.
have to explain yourself.
All right, do that. Put your tongue in there. Now don't let it come outside your mouth though. Yeah, this should be a video on how to trim your husband's beard with dog clippers. It works.
You're going to have to give them better instructions. Don't you think, really?
Better instructions on
Well,
what
I mean, you told me to put my tongue out.
No, well, I didn't mean that. All right, then jam down. Just making everything look a little neater back in the back.
Are you leaving it longer than you usually do?
Yeah, it's long. I usually cut it really short because it's summertime, just like I do the dogs, so I don't have to do it so often.
It's not quite summertime yet.
No, it's not. All right, I think I'm done. Let me see. Comb it over. Once you wash it, it'll look better. See, because that is sticking up because it's got static electricity in it.
It looks pretty good, the best I can see it.
All right.
I have to look in the mirror. But you usually do a good job.
Oh. All right, hold your chin out so they can see your beard. Yeah, doesn't that look a lot neater? Now, what I do, and we won't show this on video, is I get the vacuum cleaner out and vacuum him off. Because he won't take a bath until tonight. That's why I have to do that.
She does, too.
I do, don't I? Vacuum him off.
Yeah, you do.
All right,
I
didn't you have a
don't
little
know
bit?
if I'd told that.
Well, this is reality. Reality videos. I think it looks pretty good, Bucky.
Okay.
All right, so there you go. This would really be more about shaving your husband, really.
I like that shaving a haircut 2 bits. I can start
You
tipping you a
don't
quarter.
even pay me 2 bits.
No, I'm gonna start tipping you a quarter. That's what it is.
All right, we'll see y'all next time.